We are live for another edition of the Multifamily Investor Nation Summit Speaker Intro Series. With us today on this episode is Anton Mattli with Peak Multifamily Funding. Anton, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Dan.
Well, Anton, I know I'm looking forward to hearing you. You and I first met at an event a couple of weeks ago, really, and we really kind of hit it off. And even had some meal together. And wanted to also, have you first get the listeners started by giving us a little bit about you and your background.
Sure. So as you can hear, I'm not from East Texas nor West Texas, even though I live in Dallas. I'm originally from Switzerland. Grew up with in finance. After school, worked for a large investment bank, UBS, it's called, a Swiss investment bank. Worked in New York, in Tokyo, and Hong Kong. And after I left banking, I started working with family offices, and have also done multifamily financing for the last 25 years. I've been living in Dallas for the last 15 years. And have been financing multifamily properties all across the country during that time.
Well, and you even have worked with some of the major speakers that you're going to be having at the event, right?
That's correct. Yes. A lot of them are significant syndicators. They have done a lot of deals. They have done a lot of C-class properties. Some of them are just soft rehab projects, and others are heavy lift projects that also required bridge financing and some other financing options.
Well, and one of the panels that we're going to have at the event is one that we did not have this panel at the last event, but this panel is all about unique financing strategies. And so I've invited some high-level brokers in the multifamily finance space to come on and share some of their unique, multifamily investing strategies or things that they've seen, and also have an opportunity for the audience to ask questions here and there as well. Why do you feel like somebody should use a broker like yourself, and what is it that allows you to be able to stand out from this whole kind of sea of multifamily brokers that are out there in this space?
Yes, that's a very good question. Right, obviously there are a lot of mortgage brokers out there in the commercial space. I think what we bring to the table, we have a unique focus on multifamily properties. That's what we do 24/7. And we have, besides myself, we have a number of team members that have a massive amount of experience on the multifamily side. One of them actually started out with Freddie when Freddie started their small balance program. So we have a very unique insight into multifamily financing. Why should one use a broker, whether it's us or another expert broker, rather than going direct? I would say one of the key elements is that we do this on a day-to-day basis rather than just doing it a couple of times per year. So we know all the lenders that have an interest in a particular market, in a particular asset class. And most importantly, really, is once you the application and get a quote is the easy part. The tough part is to get the deal closed for the terms that you originally applied for. There are a lot of moving pieces, particularly with C-class properties, and even more so with properties that have a big value add element to them. Unless you really know how to navigate these waters, if you go direct or if you go with a broker that is not really focused on multifamily, more likely than not, you do not know about all the potential issues. And once the issues pop up, then it's very often too late.
Well, I am really looking forward to having you at the summit coming up June 27th, 28th, and 29th. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things, and even kind of going into some details about, what are some things that are like the most challenging things when it comes to multifamily finance and kind of getting that deal to the finish line. So looking forward to having you being there, looking forward to you sharing that. Why do you feel like it's important for somebody to attend an event like this if they're maybe sitting on the fence going, maybe not, it's all virtual, what's kind of what would you say would be kind of like that extra motivation for someone to go ahead and get their ticket?
Yes, if you have an interest in multifamily investing, an event like this is invaluable. Right, you hear from sponsors that actually have done deals, and you hear from vendors that support these sponsors, including ourselves, what you have to look out for. It's really giving you a jump start into this space rather than just talking to various people at the local meetup that are already valuable. But here you have access to experts and deal makers from across the country. So it's really an invaluable way of getting information.
Well, Anton, you also have a special promo code for those who maybe this is your first time hearing about the event and you want to register. You have a promo code that you can give out to the listeners here that will give them $100 off.
Yes, that's correct. It's actually very easy. It's my first name, which is Anton, Anton.
Great. So for those of you who are watching, stop thinking about it. Go to mfinsummit.com right now. Put in the promo code Anton, Anton, and get $100 off your ticket. And we'll see you at the Multifamily Investor Nation Summit.
Yeah, looking forward to it.